Hey y'all, for anybody who needs it, this is the reminder that Christ will give you the tools that you need to do whatever it is that you need to do. Moses in Exodus was not a good speaker, and he was still called upon by God to go before the Pharisees and set the Israelites free to the wilderness. These slaves of the Egyptians, which were the Israelites, the children of God, were then given the Holy Spirit, were then given the knowledge and the wisdom to complete the erection of the tabernacle, as well as the gowns and the armor that the priests would wear, which would be Aaron, and the specific instructions about the Ark of Testimony, about the tabernacle, and the garments that were supposed to be worn, and as for the offerings upon the altar, very specific, precise instructions. But as God called them to complete the task, and that he wanted the dwelling place where he could be among the people, he gave the people of Israel what he needed them to have in order to fulfill it. It was not a matter of, oh, send me the best artisans, send me the best craftsmen, send me the best X and Y. No, it was, you people are going to do this for me. Don't worry about it. I got you, and I will give you all the tools that you need. It says in it's 31. It says here in Exodus 31, see, I have called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah, and I have filled him with the Spirit of God in wisdom and understanding and knowledge and in all kinds of workmanship. So they were called upon to be the craftsmen, and they were given the tools. So as a result, they were able to erect this dwelling place just to perfection. Now, there was no phones back then where God was telling Moses and it's like, okay, well, I might forget, so just like text it to me when I get down there. No, he was told specifically by God what he wanted done, and he was able to go down and relay the message, and without a hitch, the people of Israel were able to erect this tabernacle from nothing in the wilderness. These are the same Israelites that were impatient upon Moses coming down the mountain and praising a false idol. But once that they were making this tabernacle, then they started to honor God after, because the Holy Spirit changes you. It gives you the tools that you need, and you naturally obey. The main point of Exodus, their main takeaway, is really like the obedience to God, and that the reason they were making the tabernacle and the reason why they were worrying about sanctifying it, consecrating it, making it so holy, is because of what he did to save the Israelites, and then they wanted to honor and obey. And I found it very interesting that at the end of Exodus, so after chapter 36, so 38, where we're seeing the construction of the tabernacle, we start to see it's almost like a different Israel, because they are, for one, following the instructions to the T, and they are obeying. And the obedience is really key, because once you obey and trust in God, then he fills you with the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit will literally get you through anything, will literally give you the tools. You might not be a good speaker. You can speak like Moses. You might struggle with standing up for yourself. So he will give you the tools, the ammunition, the things to say. He will speak through you, but it is through God. You can do all things. So to whoever needs this today, I want to remind you that God will give you the tools. You can do anything through him, including building a really huge tabernacle, freeing people from the Pharisees. He armed his people because he called them to do something, and he called you to do something. He called me to do something. He called me to spread the glory of God, and so I make these YouTube videos. And this, I feel like, is something that I realized that I feel like I can help you with. If you're struggling with maybe feeling like, oh, I feel like I got to do this. I feel like I got to do this. I don't know how to do this. God, what do you mean? I don't know how to do this. God, why are you picking me? I'm not your strongest soldier. Why do you place this burden on me? Because you can. And he gives you all of the tools. And if you feel like you don't, then pray and be like, God, please give me what I need to get through X and Y. Give me the strength, give me the wisdom, give me the knowledge, give me the clarity. But you already have it. It's already there. It's already been given to you by choosing God, by believing in God, taking him into your hearts, and he will arm you with the rest. He's got the rest. You just need to have faith and you need to obey. You got the tools though. Thank you guys, and I hope you tune in for the next one.